We want to become free from the fear of death. And the way to do that is to associate with God. By associating with God, you become aware of your own spirituality through that reawakening and broadening of your consciousness, of your spiritual consciousness, right? You're expanding your consciousness from just your own body and senses to spiritual existence and your own spiritual existence through contact with God, through associating with God, because He's a spiritual person. And that's how you reconnect to your spirituality. Okay. Sometimes people use the spiritual sound Om. Om is the impersonal representation of God. Yes, it has spiritual sound, but much more effective and complete is the name of God. Now, what name of God? How do we find the name of God? Basically, all of the scriptures have different names of God. Allah, Jehovah, Christ, Krishna, Rama. So you can use whatever name of God that you may be familiar with from your scripture. From my experience is more with the names of God in the form of a mantra, the Maha mantra. It's 16 names of God, 3 names arranged in a sort of rhythmic way. That's been very nice from my experience. But these are examples of names of God. So in your scripture, if you're not religious and you don't have a scripture, then I can give you the Maha mantra. It's not I'm giving it to you, but I can tell you what it is. It's freely available. Then the next thing that we should consider when we chanting the name of God is, now you're associating with God, because God is not different from His name. So what should our mood be when we're associating with God? Does that matter? Yes and no. Yes, no, because it is like a scientific process that if you say this in the name and listen to the sound, it will have an impact. But yes, because the fact is that God is a person, and it will accelerate the process if you have the right mood. Now, what is the right mood? Very simple. Be respectful when you are associating with God. And the way that we show that respect is to listen to the name, to the sound of the name of God when we are chanting, right? Just use your ears and your mind to pay attention, and in this way become absorbed in that spiritual sound, and then the effect will be there, right? So that's a way of showing respect, actually. It's also just part of the process, you could say, in a mechanical way, that the process is you want to associate with that spiritual sound, and therefore you will pay attention to it. But it is also respectful to do that. Then the other thing is, now that we're going to engage in this process, so we would like to have some numbers in this process. So I recommend that to start off, you say the names of God audibly, loud enough for yourself to hear, and listen very carefully to that sound, whichever name of God you choose, for at least 10 minutes a day, every day, for 90 days minimum. And It's best to do it early in the morning because that's a very peaceful time, but you can do it any time of the day and you can do it anywhere.